Hey, everybody. I stole that. This girl that I watch who does Timu hauls, her name of her channel is Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. And then every time she turns on videos, she goes, Hey, everybody. And see, so now I walk out in the room, I go, Hey, everybody. It's just, I'm just a crazy woman. Now, if you are new here, just keep going because you ain't not going to understand me. But I want to show you something. See this cat? It's a cat. Never mind, that's not what I'll show you. First of all, I was trying to fix these breeches of my daughter's. My daughter, she wears these scrubs with her job, see? These are really nice pants. They're made nice, see? Look, they got a zipper on both sides. Got little pockets and everything. Pockets on the side. But what she's got here is, they're too long. But these are the cuffs. I did this one, and it looks crazy. But I think she gave me a wrong. I didn't cut anything off. I just did some sewing. She wanted me to take the cuff off, make them shorter, and then put the cuff back on. I don't do alterations. I've tried, but good grief, no. So I gotta wait. She'll be. Oh, she works till 7, so she'll be home in a little while. She can try that one leg off. If it works, I'll do the other leg just the same way, and then I'll cut off the eggs. I don't know. I'm just not an alteration person, I'm telling you. But I'll try. Okay, this is what I really want to show you, though. Check this out now, and tell me if I'm doing this correctly. Oh, wait a second. I want to do this and flip you around. Let's see. Okay, that's right now. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Now see if I can get you closer. Well, that's good. Okay, now then that we're all tucked away. See, what I showed you here a couple days ago was how I took this owl that was sent to me, and then I just used it as an inspiration to my owl. So then I got 2 owls. Then the same lady sent me this cat. Well, I like the cat, but don't want to make a cat right now, although I may make a cat one day, but not right now. But when this was laying here, I looked at just this. Look at right there. Doesn't it almost look like a narwhal? There's his tail, there's his body, there's his big old, it's like a unicorn fish, normal. Okay, but what I was seeing was this. This here looks like a fish tail and a fish body that's had his head cut off. And so, with looking at that, I thought, that's what I thought, And so, then I thought, well, I'm going to make a shape of a fish. Now, if you go down to the bottom of the sea along with the Little Mermaid, you will notice that there's all different shapes of fish. But their main body is sort of like this right here. Like that. Don't you agree? Okay, so then if you take their tail into account, then let's see. This is just felt I'm cutting with, and it doesn't matter what color I'm using because I'll put scraps all over it. Now if I put that tail right there, now they're like the tail, then once I start, okay, then he can have like a little fin. I have a little fin in me because I'm half finished because my dad was all the way finished. And then so I was half finished, and so I got a little fin in me. I can count. Uxcox, Gunamanelli, Aviscu, Satan and Geigs, and Eriksen, Gimenda. If you're finished, tell me if I did that right. Okay, so you could make like a fin up here somehow, and then you could make a fin down here like this. Now it's going to all be covered up. So now then that looks like a fish, right? Right? You have to admit that does look like a fish. So if it had an eye right here, and oh, you know what I could do? I could put a little bit of wire on his nose and put some beads on the wire and just get the wire to go up like bubbles. You know, if you look at the aquarium and there's a fish just swimming around in there minding its own business, they got little bubbles coming up. So that would work with a little piece of wire and put the beads on it so they'll stick up. They can't go down because they don't bubble downwards, they bubble upwards. So if this is his tail, now what I can do with this now is oh, first, I kind of like that shape. Okay, I kind of like this shape. So I'm gonna, see, you don't have to have a pattern. You just kind of pretend. Just pretend you know what you're doing and the whole world will be a happier place. I was getting so discouraged. Yesterday was a discouraging day in my world. I just was discouraged. I don't know why. I had no reason to be discouraged. I just was. And I was thinking, you know what I wish I could do? Become a monkey in a zoo. I could become a monkey in a zoo, and they'll put me in a nice cage with a bunch of trees that I can hang from, and people would walk by and talk to me and throw me food. They would. I'm not kidding you. I was to a zoo before. I'm not too crazy about going to zoos though because I'm not sure if I'm all liking poor little animals caged up, but hey, I guess they're safe in their little cages. I did like seeing the snakes in their glass boxes though, because then I knew they weren't in my yard. They was in that black box, in that glass box. So I'm just going to put a little glue on there just to kind of hold that. So that's just sort of the shape, kind of the shape of a fish, right? I think so. But that it's not going to stay that way because I'm going to cover it up with scraps. Now I can do stuff with scraps. I can tell I can do stuff with scraps. I'm just fine right there. And so thank you, Kitty Cat, for giving me that inspiration. But look at how she's got all them can you see the little oh goodness, sequins right there, all the sequins. Well, I could sequin his, like especially his tail, a lot of sequins. Then he's going to have a big old eye. I want him to have a big eye, and he's just going to be very colorful. And maybe I'll just put some little fins up this way too. He'll be one of them real finny fishes, so he'll have a little finny, a lot of finny, a bunch of finny. Okay, now I got to move this other stuff. Now, now I have to move this other stuff because I want. Why do I just stack things? I just stack things up like I know what I'm doing, and I don't have a half a clue of what I'm doing. And so, so many things that I started and never finished. I wonder if I would want to. I wonder if I would want to take this piece of fabric right here, because it's already sewn together as a scrap. It covers the whole thing, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Okay, so I could do that. And is there really a fish this color in the sea? Nobody knows because who's counted all the fish in the sea? Not anybody. There's so much deep water down there that nobody's found yet or explored. There could be a fish just exactly like this. We don't know. Oops. That glue isn't tight on there yet. That's okay. I'll just put another pin there. And so let's see how this looks. I can always take it off. Start from scratch. I want to, wait a minute. I think I want to get this one over here. Pull that pin out of there. Very good. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut. Look, there's lips on that fabric. So this chicken, no, this is not a chicken. Oh, what grief, Elizabeth Marie. I'm telling you. I think my brain's retarded. I'm carrying you. But I'm using what I got left, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. But you guys, if you watch any shows of Temu hauls, that girl Erin, and on Hey Everybody, it's Heyyyy, everybody, she is so funny. I think she's getting discouraged with her Temu hauling. She sounds to me like she might be. I know I'm getting discouraged with my Temu. I've got some cool stuff from Temu, and I'll probably continue to purchase from them, but not as much because I have found that the prices are going up higher now. They were really cheap when I first started, but now they're kind of going up higher. Okay, now let's see. Now look at that fish. Now I like this, but you know what I would do here? I like this. This is definitely a fish. But what I would do here on the front is I would want a piece. Let's see. Listen, journal, you're not supposed to be in my junk basket. God, Jiminy Christmas. Okay, now. Let me find, now I want a piece that's definitely contrasting to this. So maybe I'll pick, oh, this. Now, what I would want, though, is I would want to have it kind of rounded, like right here, and then that to go right here. How much? About that much? Okay, so if I go like this, if I just do this, like this, like this. Okay, now, see, because I want it round right there. Now, if I cut like this here, throw these back in this. Ah! Oh, good grief, there's Papa. Holy smokes. Now, if I'm going to put something in. Okay, fine, good. Geez, thank you. Now, I just get my mind on something, Papa, and then you come in, and then I just easily get scared. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make a room. Well, that's what you just said when you come in here 10 seconds ago. Okay. What's Shaggy barking at? I hear Shaggy barking. What's she barking at? Okay. Just in case it's a burglar. I don't know. Okay, so now this here, now, then this looks like the head of the fish. Except I don't want her nose to be all pointy like this. because that would be a snobby fish. So I want her to be a more friendly fish, which she's got lips and hearts. So she's like probably a Valentine fish. Now, look at that. How pretty is that already? Now, if I take some kind of a piece of, oh, I could even stitch. I got these little tiny red beads. They were in a different package, but Kaya got in here and got into these beads, and they were all over the floor. So I had to pick them all up and put them in this little thing. But now, if I were to take these beads and stitch a line of beads all the way across here, because see, this is when you see like a real fish, they have gills right here. And this is like opened, because that's where they breathe kind of through. So that's why you have to have this little round thing, or I have to have the round thing. Then this is going to be happy fish, so she's going to have a smile here. Ouch! And then she's going to have an eye, and so let's see. And then I have to put like see, this came perfect right here for its bottom fin. That'll be perfect for her bottom fin. And then like if I put a, oh, look at this. I still got this red piece. Oh, you know what? This heart's already in here. So I could cut a little heart, just a little heart. I wonder why Shaggy is barking. It might here. There might be a real fish down in the bottom of the sea. We'll have to ask, what is her name that swims? That is the mermaid? Ariel. We'll have to ask Ariel if there is a lover fish. This is a lover fish. Now, then if this was her eye up here, like this, if her eye lived up here, like this, and then I put a button right there for her eye, I put these little red beads along here, and then I give her a pretty little smile right here, and then her little beads going up here on a piece of wire, and over here on her tail she's going to have a lot of sequins, because you know how mermaid tail is, they got all those sequins on there. She needs them here too. So I'll find another little piece. See, now this was sewn right perfect here. So that just covered up that tail there. And then I could, oh, this might work up here. Oh, look how it's been cut with a pinking shears, so it's got like a little zigzaggy going on right there. So if I go like this, sort of kind of like kind of like that right there, put that on there, and then go back here and cut around that shape. Well, I didn't get exactly, but hey, I don't do anything exactly. Oh, let me see. Well, I gotta do something here in just a minute. So if I do that way, then that will be her little top fin. Well, I might have messed that up. Let me unmess it real quick here for y'all. For y'all guys, that's going to be making one of these fish in your future. Okay, now, that is going to be my fish. You wait till you see. Look at these bracelets I got. You know what these are? I got these farmer size wrists, and I shop over there. They're the Temu place. These are actually ankle bracelets. But when you buy an ankle bracelet, if you've got these giant sized wrists here, then the ankle bracelet fits like a regular bracelet. And I'm just with these fingernails, and this here ring won't stay up here. There you go. Stay up there nicely. I thought I lost this ring. Then I found it on the shower floor. It had come off during my shower. I was so glad I found it because I've had it for so many years. Jennifer bought that for me a long time ago. And it's like all not even round anymore, but it's okay, it fits. Yeah. So I'm going to wear, you know what I'm going to probably have is some fish have got a little fin right here for some reason. They know what the reason is. We don't really know what the reason is for that fish. Well, some people probably know. It just helps in their fish swimming, I think. So if I were to make the side fin, I think they'd find this fish in Finland, in the Sea of Finland. With all these fins. Okay. Kituksia baleo. Now, see there? Get out. This is perfect. Now, so there is a little side fin. This is getting to looking pretty darn snazzy, isn't it? If you ask me. Well, I'm not going to keep you all day because I know y'all's getting ready to go watch the fireworks. And I don't think, well, I don't know, them kids might go somewheres, but I ain't going nowhere to watch the fireworks except on my front porch, because in this area of the woods, I'm telling you, people go and spend an arm and a leg on fireworks just to burn them all up in one little evening. And so you can sit down on my front porch or on the back porch, and you can just watch and watch and watch all the fireworks all over the neighborhood or miles away. And so I don't have to go anywhere to I don't have to go anywhere to watch fireworks except to my front yard. Oh, here, look, this one looks good. I'm going to read you out of this here book today because I ain't keeping you long. And then I'm going to be stitching on my fish and I'm going to get me a whole, and see how you get this inspiration from something. And this isn't even a fish. Well, in a way, because cats like to eat fish. But then you look at the back, and there that looks like a fish. And that's what inspired me to make a fish. And then if I make a big old horn like this, then it's a narwhal. But it's a cat. It's really a cat. Okay, now, I'm going to read this to you today. I'm going to stop with all that nonsense, whatever all that nonsense was. And so now I'm going to read this to you right here. Right here, yonder. I'm going to, okay. Everything I need comes to me in the right time and space sequence. Isn't that pretty writing? Okay, never mind. Doing affirmations, making wish lists, creating treasure maps, doing visualizations, and writing in a journal can be compared to going to a restaurant. The waiter takes your order and then goes into the kitchen to give it to the chef. You sit there and do whatever you do because you assume that the food is on its way. You don't ask the waiter every 2 seconds, is it ready yet? How are they making it? What are they doing in there? You place your order and know that your food will be served to you. It is much the same in the cosmic kitchen of the universe. You place an order and know it is being taken care of. It will arrive in the perfect time and space sequence. Now there you go. You can't argue with Richard, it's right there in black and white. Ask for help. Tell life what you want and allow it to happen. Tell life what you want and allow it to happen. Everything I need comes to me in the right time and space sequence. This is good stuff. This here book was worth every penny. It was sent to me by my friend. Did I write her name in here? My friend from across the pond. I thought I wrote her name in here. Well, anyway, her name is somewhere in here. I gotta write to her again. But anyway, because I can't think of it right now, I can't think of names. I'm terrible about thinking of names and remembering stuff. I'm writing little notes and pinning them to things so I can remember. Right now I'm trying to remember the name of the lady that sent me these. And the whole time I've been sitting here, I've been trying to remember her name so I can mention it. And no, I can't. Oh. Y'all, eat a lot of fish. It's good for your memory. And take my word for it, your memory is going to go to that place in a handbasket when you get old. Okay. And I'm old, and I know. Okay, I asked God to watch. I'm going to work on this, and then I'll show you later. But right now, I'm just going to ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and keep you happy and healthy and humble, keep you safe and secure. And if you're going to watch them fireworks, just be really, really careful. And if you live in the South and you're worrying about them hurricanes, if they're going to come, they're going to come. Just be safe. And so we don't give any worry. Our worry isn't going to change the path of the storm. And so just don't even worry. Okay, so I love you. God loves you. You got to love yourself. Many people love you that you don't even know about. And that's all I'm going to say. Amen. And now I'll see you on the next video. Maybe I'll make another one tomorrow. Just to let you know that we all lived well through the fireworks. Okay, and here's my mouse, and this is where I go, the end. I love you guys.